How's it going, everybody? When I initially had the idea for this video, I thought I'd make it a top 5 list of the worst feats. I mean, there isn't even a shred of doubt which one is on first place. The other spots gave me a little trouble, and I kept swapping things around. In the end, there are just too many shit feats, and debating which one's worst is just a waste. So here's a list of most underpowered feats that we currently have in no particular order. Well, I'll still leave the worst for last. We'll start with the tier 1 feat. Usually tier 1 feats are actually quite strong, like bounty hunter, body count or speed revive. Most characters have access to one of these, or even some more unique ones to the character. But in Shugoki's case, we're looking at throw further. It's a passive feat that increases your throw distance by 50%. At first glance you're thinking, well, that way I can ledge people a lot easier. But do you really need that on a character that already can throw pretty far, and on top has baseball swing for the forward throws? And now, remember season 1 and the initial gear stats? We had throw distance as a stat, and pretty much everyone universally agreed upon that this stat was worthless, unless you were memeing with Warlord. You'd always put it in the negative to have better out of stamina punishes. And this feat does exactly the opposite. It messes with the out of stamina throws. Who in their right mind would pick a feat that fucks with those punishes? In the current state of the game, this feat makes 0 sense and is absolutely worthless. Oh yeah, just wait until I show you the next one. And it was mind-boggling how bad it actually was. And I didn't even know the character had such a shite feat until I looked it up, to be totally honest. Centurion's tier 2 feat, Centurion's March. For 15 seconds you have unlimited stamina. Who the fuck needs unlimited stamina on a character that has one of the largest stamina pools in the game? Alright, so here I was recording footage with this horrendous feat, trying to think of ways how to actually utilize it. Well, I have unlimited stamina, so I might as well zone attack, right? And then you remember that you're playing Centurion and you ask yourself, what kind of inbred actually zones a Centurion in a fight? And then it hits you. I am zoning right fucking now. And with that thought passing, your feat is already on cooldown. And now you can wait another 60 seconds until you can activate it again, while wondering, can I even spam long enough to get this character out of stamina? Is it even possible? Then you think about what feat you gave up for choosing it. Correct, you gave up Haymaker for it. Why would anyone ever pick this feat? When Yubi looks at their stats and checks which feats are picked how often, do they then mark the accounts of the idiots that actually try this feat? Does my account have a flag now? Be honest here, this feat is an absolute joke, and even if it wasn't on Centurion, what character could even use it in a halfway decent manner? But moving on, the next feat is also about stamina, the tier 3 feat, Nuke Kubi, available to Shaolin, Shinobi and Hitokiri. Every successful hit gives you back 7 stamina. Now whooping 7 stamina, insane. But mind you, on successful hits, so if your attack is blocked, you get nothing. When I recorded for this, I constantly had to double check whether I already unlocked it or not. I didn't feel any difference whatsoever when I finally got it. It's that negligible. And even if you took it on other characters, Shinobi does so many more things that aren't attacking that drain his stamina. Will those 7 extra stamina that you might get actually make a difference? But for his Shinobi's light spam, it's totally worth it. Piss off, man. And you can also minion clear with it without losing any stamina whatsoever, because each hit on a minion gives back the stamina. Fucking great, now I have half a tier 1 feat. Brilliant use of a tier 3 slot. And just to put this into perspective, when perks released, they gave us the explanation that those are supposed to be even weaker than tier 1 feats. Even if this was released as a perk, I'd consider it weak and would probably choose something else over it. 7 stamina is way too little, let alone it being a tier 3 feat. I think a lot of people agree that characters could do with more stamina so we can keep up aggression and aren't forced on the defensive that quickly. Having perks and feats that help with that are great. But the ones we have are an absolute joke, and not even increasing the base values will change much. Let's hope this mid-season patch gives us some compensation in that regard. But holy shit, comparing it to the other feats available in that tier, it's an absolute joke. Now for a feat that used to be great but is now utter garbage. Punch Through. It now doubles the chip damage you do. I tried recording clips where you could actually see me making a difference with that feat, but why in God's name would I want to attack into someone's block? And even worse, why would I want an opponent to block my attacks during ganks or in teamfights? Do I really want to feed extra revenge in this current iteration of the system? Oh wow, I now did 6 more damage with that attack, but the guy just activated revenge for the 3rd time in a row. Fucking brilliant choice, man. And it can also no longer kill with the chip damage. With the old version of the feat you could finish off turtles. I totally understand why killing with blocked attacks is a frustrating experience in teamfights, so I completely get the decision to remove it, but in no way has the feat gotten enough compensation to still make it worth picking. To put it into perspective, Warlord would give up tough as nails for it. Yeah, I didn't need that extra 35 HP anyways. Oshigoki is fast as fuck bow feat. Kong gives up heal on block, which makes him an absolute menace while sitting in the minion lane. Simply put, punch through is an absolute waste of a feat now. But now for the ultimate waste of a feat. Yes, slippery. I don't think there was any doubt in anyone's mind, but this tier 4 feat is, without question, the worst feat we currently have in the game. When activated, it automatically counter guard breaks for 30 seconds and then goes on cooldown for 90. Mind you, it only counters guard breaks that are not guaranteed, so if you're caught in recovery or during a dodge, then it won't counter. After having played this game for a while, everyone should more or less be capable of countering every non-guaranteed guard break anyways. I mean, it's understandable to get caught by external guard breaks from time to time, but there's absolutely zero reason to waste a tier 4 feat for that. And no, I don't think it's a good feat for beginners who still learn to counter guard break, because they should practice exactly that. And you only get better at actually doing the very thing you're not good at. And you're not even guaranteed to get guard broken during the duration of the feat, so you might activate it and get no use out of it. So here's the question, can you actually make it an even bigger waste of a slot like that? And to the person now thinking, well, serves Raid a right to have that feat. Shaolin got it as well, you fucking twat. With having said that, I don't think we're going to see any of these listed feats here buffed anytime soon. Looking at previous feat changes, which by the way come way too rarely, Yubi has a tendency of nerfing the strong feats and not touching the weak ones. Partly this might be due to the fact that feats like Slippery don't require some simple number tweaks, but need to be replaced completely, and the chances of that happening are slim to none if you ask me. So for now we have to live with what we got and simply pick the clearly best in slot feats. Variety isn't something you'll see often, and even if, you're probably only gonna ask yourself why the guy on your team is trolling you. So yeah, hope the video was helpful, thanks for watching, laters everybody.
You captured Zone A.